YouTube Live.
Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton, Kathleen Biffle, and your host, Tim Grimes.
Just welcome Rich and Tim. I wish I could change them each week. Welcome
you
Rich
and
and Tim. Yeah, welcome Rich and Tim again. Welcome Rich, Tim, and Scott. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah.
What's going on, man? You enjoying it?
All alone.
Yeah, just you and me. Oh, well. Only the strong survive. So you enjoying this?
That's where I went.
Huh?
That's where I went.
Oh, let me think. Do I get 3 guesses and I only need 1?
Yeah, you only get 1. You're good.
Meat raffle, Rich.
Yeah. Winner, chicken dinner.
God, what'd you win this time?
Oh, my God. Are you ready?
Yep.
I had to look at a picture because I got...
God, this is a list. This is a big win.
All right. I got chocolate chip cookies, a 45 pack.
Okay.
And I got these Reese's.
Ooh. I bet you we snacking on them tonight.
Yeah. And then I got the Hershey, a big bag of the Hershey chunks.
Okay.
You know, just the good bars, the crackles.
Oh, yeah, those are good.
I got a huge bag of them.
Nice.
2.5 pounds of sausage, 2 New York strips,
Okay.
1.5 pounds of sausage,
Okay.
chicken legs and thighs,
Man.
pork chops, boneless, 2 pounds of hamburger, a roast, ham slices, hot dogs, and bacon.
Holy cow. Was that like a summer pack or something?
Well, one of them was a meat bundle, and the other ones I won all separately.
Dang. What a good win. That's
Yeah, that was actually Thursday night.
that was the Thursday one. I remember you saying you was going to one Thursday. You know?
Yeah.
That was
After work, I headed up and went right to it after work.
and won again. He wins again. Rich.
And that's the last one there until August.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, I think you're pretty stocked up. You should be okay till August.
Yeah, my freezers are pretty much full now.
Yeah, I think you'll survive till August. You won't starve. You got plenty in the freezers. Good God.
Yeah, I'm pretty much good to August. Now I got one more next month. I think there's 1 or 2 more.
Right.
Up until August.
Okay. And then that's it.
Yeah, so they're winding down now pretty much.
Well, you got to think though, August ain't that far away.
No.
I mean, we're going into May,
May.
June,
Yeah.
July, then
3
boom,
months.
it's August already. Then it's September. What do you think about today's weather though?
Oh, it's awesome. I was very busy. Yesterday was a lazy day.
Yeah.
I didn't really do too much yesterday.
Right. But today.
I had to go to work on my brother's lawnmower.
Yeah.
He's got a John Deere.
Okay.
And I guess his belt flew off.
Right.
He got the bright idea that he was going to try to play mechanic and figure out how to put it up.
Yep.
Not very good.
Easier said than done, right?
He had it all screwed up.
It's a
Then he
pain.
called me and I go in blind. And I
Right.
had no freaking clue how to put this belt on. He's got all pulleys and shit tore off of
Oh,
it.
geez.
And dude, I'm like,
I had that same issue years ago with a ex-father-in-law. Did the same thing with the John Deere.
yeah.
Belt broke.
I had a hard time finding a video to show me which way the belt went because it was a certain make and model, and E110 series, and then it would tell you how to take the deck off
Right.
in the belt, but it wouldn't show you how the belt was run. And then I finally did find this one video to where it showed. So I went over and did it. Well, I didn't put the plastic covers back on. I just had him try it manually to see if it would tighten up. Well, the belt didn't tighten up.
Right.
I didn't think that was it. So the more I screwed with it, I was like, screw it. We're putting the plastic covers back on. So once we put the covers on and had him try it, it worked.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what it was.
That's weird.
The belt, I don't know. The covers actually helped. It shouldn't, because it shouldn't rub, but it actually helped tighten the belts up a little bit. So
Yeah, usually it's got that spring tensioner that pushes against the belt.
Well, it did, but the problem of it was it still didn't get it tight enough.
Right. Usually that's what it is. There's usually not. Would never think the plastic covers had anything to do with that.
Well,
yeah, because it didn't have anything to do with the wax in the car.
Oh God! Somebody showed up finally.
Hey, the race has been over now for a long time.
Do what?
The race has been over now for a long time.
No, it hasn't.
Forget, I watched the race too.
Yeah,
I would say a long
Don't
time.
even give me this shit ass excuse that I was watching the race.
Oh no, I'm gonna give you the real excuse. I was at the fucking bar.
The race just ended. Why do you watch it at the bar? Why don't you watch it at home?
No,
we were trying to line up a gold deal.
Oh,
we were at somebody's house watching it. When it went over, we had to it's funny because my side by side just turned freaking right at the bar.
Oh,
yeah.
But it keeps going up in there. Anyway, we start talking to a guy that we know that he's no gold around here for a long time, and he's just getting right. He's breaking away the crust because he's starting to talk to us because he knows that now. You know what? You guys ain't no fuckheads. You're.
Well, we're live, by the way. So
yeah,
actual. No, I'm saying he's not. If you're not an actual miner, he won't tell you shit. He don't give a fuck. Like you could say like 3 years ago, I said, I was a miner, and Kevin Gillette, which lived at this place, said, hey, this guy does all this shit by hand. He's like, let's see how long he lasts. He goes, already been up here for 6 years. But he's now getting around to where, you know what, like, evidently you are the real deal, toy bullshit, yada, yada, yada.
Well, we went live 20 minutes ago, right?
Bull crap.
No, yeah.
10 minutes ago. 10 minutes ago.
Oh, 10 minutes ago. 10, 20. It's still, we're live. You got to watch? Scott?
No, he's not on any time schedule.
That's what he's on Scott time.
Yeah, he's Scott time. He's
kind of like Tulsa time.
You're a liar.
What? Look at the clock.
It's 4:41.
Well, yeah, we go live at 4:30.
No,
that was 10 minutes ago.
We
were here 6 minutes ago.
It's Sunday.
It's only 3 hours, dude. 5, 6, 7, 8. Man, I know what time you guys go on.
7:30.
7:30.
You guys got to quit changing times, man.
We haven't changed.
We go live at 7:30 every week. It never changes.
It has been 7:30 since we started this charade.
It hasn't changed.
8 o'clock. Where the heck did 8 o'clock come from? Rob, why is he looking?
7 o'clock is free show.
It's not even 5 o'clock yet. What are you talking about?
Well, 5 o'clock your time would be 8 o'clock our time, and we'd already be on a half an hour then on Sunday.
But we've been sitting here for at least the last 15 minutes.
We're not getting into this argument.
You may have been sitting there for the last 15 minutes, but you ain't been on here for the last 15 minutes.
You know what? You just sit out the dinger like at freaking 4:30.
I sent it out at 4 o'clock your time.
Rich, I get the ding on my phone because I had notification.
It was about 5 till.
It was 4:15.
Yeah.
It was about 4:11 to be honest. Yeah.
Actually, 4:12.
4:12. See,
I thought it was about 4 after.
Yeah. Well, we'll give it the 4:15. That's still 15 minutes before we go live.
And we made it here in 10 minutes.
And didn't get on for 20 minutes.
We were on before then.
You might have been on, but you wasn't on here. because me and Rich said, "Yep, just you."
Anyway, welcome to the show.
Yeah, well, welcome, Scott.
Yeah,
and Rob.
exactly.
Glad you guys can make it
It's been a
again.
busy day.
It's been a busy day for all of us.
That's what we were just
Well,
talking.
we kind of got I wouldn't say it's a secure deal, but we did get some ideas about a claim that we might be able to score.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Maybe.
Maybe,
Yeah.
but that was about 20 minutes before you decided to ding us.
Yeah. It's
How
How
about-
actually,
close to you guys?
well, it's actually a patented claim. So
Yeah.
it'd be it'd be like your own land. You could do whatever you want. Nobody can say nothing. So yeah,
Right.
it
So
could be cool if it's in the
so
right spot.
would you get rid of your claims then?
No, hell no.
My
No?
claims now
Yeah, if you got that one.
for a patented claim later.
No, I
It-
keep that as a backup.
No.
You don't understand. I keep it as a backup. I don't care
Gone later. See you later.
because I know there's gold on that claim.
My
Right.
claims right now, if you bought both my claims, are 10 grand. Straight
Okay.
through the board, no breaks. I don't care who you are, what kind of family you're feeding, or you're doing special ed kids. I don't care. It's 10
Mhm.
grand.
Okay.
Hey, when it comes down to business, it's business.
So you would get rid of them though if you got this patented claim.
Yeah.
No, I would keep it as a backup. Just to be
Rob would
honest,
like to keep it as a backup. Scott
because I
said,
know there's guaranteed gold on there. I
Right.
worked the claim, so I
Right?
know there's
yeah, you
guaranteed
know there's gold there. So right, agreed.
I don't know if there's guaranteed gold on it.
But the difference is one's patented and one is not.
Right. Right.
How's your elbows feeling?
As soon as we get that backhoe,
And there you go.
That's the difference. One is
There's the
patented.
difference. How's your elbows feeling? Well, they're kind of sore because I'm like, yep.
Yeah, the patented one would be nice.
But
Yeah.
you always got to make sure, is a patented claim been cleaned out,
Right.
or is there still stock holds there that you can benefit from because we have better equipment from what they did back when it was patented.
and that is why I would not give up the other claims. I would keep them as a backup just to be on the safe side. He
Would not. It's 10 grand in my pocket right now. That's what I
No.
need. That's what I need to go on the next claim to get stuff moving. You
Are
got to
you
sell
gonna-
Peter to pay Paul.
All right.
Everybody knows that in life, man. We've been
All right.
doing it all our lives.
Hang on. Are you going to go test that claim soon?
Well, if I get the right places and I see if it really is for sale for what it is for sale for, I will go down on there and test it without telling anybody. If I get caught, I get caught.
Well, if
But,
it's for sale, wouldn't testing it be okay?
Well, you can get with a landowner and say, I want to go test it, and they can say yes or they can say no.
Right.
If I just go test it without them not even knowing anything, frankly, I'd rather be kicked off a claim saying you can't dig here rather than saying yes or no, and you still go test it, and then you're in violation.
Ah,
It's better to ask forgiveness than it is permission.
I got you. In some cases, yes. I
In some
agree.
cases.
Yes, in some.
But this is a big money transaction. I don't want somebody going, yeah, dig here, because they've salted it. You don't do
Well,
that.
you wouldn't anyway.
No,
Even
I
if
wouldn't.
somebody said dig here, you'd be like, no, I'm gonna go dig over there.
Yeah, how about you just leave me alone for the day and I'll
Yeah,
get back to you.
well, right, exactly. Leave me alone. I'll come and find you when I'm done testing.
But this is some of the things that we've come across right now because things are like they are. Gold prices are really high. People's been holding claims for years that's never even seen them.
right,
They're paper miners, whatever.
sure.
They oh yeah, I got a claim. But you don't know what you got because you never go down there and work it.
Yeah.
Right.
So you got all kinds of variables here in Arizona, which really sucks. But I mean, I do understand the BLM, like the last, was it 3 years ago? They made you shrink it up. Like I don't think you could have any more than 4 or 6 claims.
Yeah, it was something weird like that.
Yeah, and then you can't claim short claim waivers because they know you're not going out and cleaning up freaking 6 claims.
Right.
I mean, do the math. 6 times 20, you're going to go clean that many acres? I don't think so. So, but like, but on our stuff, like we pick up shooters, trash, we ship everything else out. Any kind of bottles, throw out bottles from trail riders, stuff like that.
Well, yeah.
Sorry. Well, hey, we still clean it out.
Well, good. That's what you're supposed to do, right?
Yeah. Like I said, my claims cost $10 a month or $10 a year, I should say.
See, that's
because I actually make the actual extra mile. Like if you're coming out and you see a bottle, don't just pass it by. Go at the back of your side by side. What's gonna hurt?
Well, yeah.
You get out, throw it out.
Heck yeah. Always pick that crap up.
But when it comes to, like, let's say Scott with his 2 claims and he was offered that patent claim, I would keep the 2 claims and go ahead and buy the patent as far as looking as a backup resource. There's gold on that 2 claims.
Yeah.
Pay the monthly, the yearly fee. Got a backup plan in case of.
So maybe just sell the one then.
No, I probably wouldn't.
The thing I'm saying is what he doesn't understand is right now those 2 claims, those 2 claims are 10 grand.
Right.
In my hand.
What you're saying. Yeah.
That's 10 grand.
Now
wait a minute. Market. Could I buy another claim up Black Canyon City? Pretty easy.
Yeah.
You just got to find the right guys ready to sell.
Right.
But when you're talking about patenting claim, I still would prefer to keep those other 2 claims as a emergency backup.
Yeah, but a patent claim, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. Well, I understand that.
You know what? You're trying to keep a tent when I'm trying to move in a camper. You're killing me, Smalls.
Well, I understand. But you still have,
you can put the camper right over there.
Piggy bank. You know what I mean?
You know what? I could always buy a $20 tent. You see what I'm getting at? I don't need to keep a tent because I'm moving into a camper.
Well, I understand that. But
or wait, I should say a double.
You have those the property that's got the mineral rights, little extra in your pocket in case of the emergency. Let's say fails on the patenting.
No, I think it's right.
This pains me to say this, but I actually have to agree with Scott.
Dude.
I thought those words would never come out of my mouth.
If you need, look, you guys, this is what I'm saying. If you need a safety net like that, don't try to jump forward because you ain't ready.
Oh, I know. I agree.
You got to jump forward, forget about the safety net. Oh my God, I got something to fall back on. Yeah, it was 10 grand. I got 10 grand in equipment I could sell back and get 15 grand, go buy 2 things again.
If you got plenty of buckets of money, it's one thing, but if you don't, it's like
it's not. No, Tim. It's not buckets of money. You're messing with. There's 10 grand.
That's what I'm saying. I'd rather have that 10 grand in my pocket if I'm not going to be using them. If I got another claim, like you said, a patented one, I'd just sell them too and just put that 10 grand in my pocket. Yeah, then I'll be all right.
You know what, Tim? You should just keep waxing your car, buddy.
I will.
Oh my gosh.
He didn't even do that today. He was doing yard work.
It takes money to make money, folks.
I know that. That's what I'm saying.
But I would still keep that one. Even this 20-acre plant, I would keep it as a backup. Just being
right, but if you
don't have gold on that claim, but if I was to get a patent claim and I know there's gold on that, I want to keep that other one just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, there's gold, but how much gold?
You never know.
Yeah, but you know what? We can never dig that deep to find it. But on a patent claim, I can pull whatever I want out there and dig as deep as I want. I can go to freaking China.
Yeah, China.
Just saying, there's a difference.
And how about those gold
prices? I was going to say, why don't you tell us about them gold prices, and then we'll see.
Yeah,
let me tell you about it.
If it's worth getting another claim.
Yeah. Let me let Why go tell you about it. He's had it booked up for like 20 minutes.
Well, gold is actually kind of tumbled a little bit, about $19.60 to $1,933. What is that? 1,933.
Okay, let me take over.
Go ahead.
This guy just got lost in translation. Anyway, gold went everything went down big as it's a red day. It's totally crap. Anyway, gold asking price for gold right now is $19.33. It actually dropped $19.60. And believe it or not, silver actually dropped, but I don't believe that got hurt because it is at $24.23, which is a lot better than $22 and $23. So silver is staying pretty good, but it actually dropped 50 or 0.52. Anyway, we got platinum coming in, and believe it or not, which is really weird, $936.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, for some reason, platinum has went like through the years. It's just went down, but it dropped actually $40. We got palladium coming in at a beautiful $2,443. It actually dropped $46, which is, and if that was gold, that'd be a big hit.
Yeah.
And then we got rhodium.
Rhodium.
$19,250, and it dropped $450.
And
$450 freaking dollars.
Big drop, yeah.
And
It's
we
still
have
at 19.
Bitcoin. Bitcoin is at about 39,500 ish. Thank you, Jaron.
Which it really doesn't matter because Bitcoin ain't worth crap.
Bitcoin's
It did go down
39,500 ish.
When the computers close down, Bitcoin is gone.
Your
See ya.
computers ain't closing down. Don't worry about
Somebody's
that.
like, I was a millionaire on Bitcoin. Or like, dude, that was on the computer.
Don't worry about your computer closing down.
Really?
Yeah. Don't worry.
Six
about that.
six satellites and it's done.
Don't worry.
Really?
About it. Don't worry about
You guys make it too easy.
it.
Too easy.
Don't worry about it. You're worried over nothing.
You know what?
What?
Why don't you give me some birthdays?
Some what?
Some birthdays.
Rich has got the birthdays.
Oh, you got to have the second half.
The what?
The second half.
I got one of them. Yeah.
Right.
I think it's one of our good buddies' birthdays. It's a shame again Dennis ain't here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, it sucked. I was sick on my freaking birthday announcement. It was Monday.
Yeah.
I was not good.
See?
Well, you've been sick for a while.
I don't say that often, but I was not good that night.
See? How about them birthdays, Rick?
All right, we got birthdays for today. Bill Samarian, Blue Star 9, David Holtzschneider, James Fleming, Jeff.
I
No clue.
don't have a clue either on that one.
Jennifer Dalton, John, Karen Simpson,
Let's sit back.
Luis Gonzalez,
And-
Mike,
Oh,
Raymond Grebeck,
look.
Rod McIntosh, Sonny Ray Tavaner, The Grower. Birthdays tomorrow. Arnie Victor Mayer, Chris Topossum, Daniel Lawson, and none other than Darth Placer,
There it is.
Eddie
Well-
McCrory, and Jeff.
We know we're doing darts. You could do darts, Rich,
We're gonna have to do those.
and I'll. Any of them stand out to you guys for today?
Yeah, not a really.
Not really.
Let's do the grower.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing really jumped out, but
Let's see what the grower is into. Growing. The grower is a
digging
male.
gold bigger every year.
All right, hang on. The grower is a male from Gaffney, South Carolina. What types of prospecting do you do? Oh, it's about it. He's been a member since April 21st, 2013.
Oh, I was close in 1 year.
I think that's it. Anyway, hang on. Let me double check. No, I was wrong. My bad. Oh, he's been here longer than that.
You're 12, right?
He has been here since December 2nd, 2009.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, the grower.
He was a newbie.
The grower.
Happy
Okay,
birthday, the grower.
now we know whose birthday. Darth.
We have Darth. He is from Aberdeen, Maryland. which it doesn't show on there, but I know where he's from.
You know where he's from.
Okay.
What type of prospecting does he do? Dredging. Do you belong to any clubs? CCPL, CVGP, GPS, Cronies Club, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Where's the CCPL at? Where's he from again?
Central, like
Ain't the CCC
Central Valley Gold Prospectors Association.
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, it's always cool to learn about, like, there's different, like, certain states have like different groups because they do the same thing, but they don't want to be organized or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, one was Central Virginia and the other one was
Central Virginia. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
And then how did you find the site? Sense the disturbance in the force. What kind of equipment do you use? 4-inch custom dark side dredge. And I really don't know. Trying to find the bottom.
How long has Darth been a member?
Ain't no goddamn cheesecake.
Since 2000 and
Yeah, kiss me.
Can you see?
oh, I can.
That's not it.
Can you
Can
check?
give me a second. brother.
I'm just saying.
Headed there now.
Funky clothes.
Scott,
Yip. Can I get a yip, Joe?
you can mute your mic while we're doing our thing. Ass.
I can't tell how long.
Actually, you know what? Believe it or not, I thought it was on you.
No, sir. All
Oh,
right.
that's why I was giving white gold such heck.
Darth has been a member since December 11th, 2012.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see that.
Quite
Happy
a while.
birthday, Dart.
Yeah.
Quite a while. So happy birthday to Darth and
Happy birthday, everyone.
everybody else with birthdays today.
Who told him to come here? Was it Cecil?
Actually, it was probably Rich.
That was I thought it was
For
Captain.
what?
No, Darth brought Captain Frank here.
Well, I was gonna say Darth used to talk a lot on the chat rooms, like Cecil in the mornings and stuff. Like if you got on the mornings, when I got on the mornings, it's like they're like what 9,
We
10
used to
o'clock.
be in a club together up here in Pennsylvania. That's how we met.
Yep. So I figured that he was brought here by Rich. Yeah.
Right.
See.
No, I think
Oh wait, no, he said he sent Rich here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So who invited you, Darth? Was it Cecil? It might have been then. Could have been a Cecil CCV.
Dude, Cecil did a lot of work back then. You got to remember.
Cecil didn't work.
Yeah, he always said it, man.
Oh,
He
Darth said it wasn't Cecil though.
That's
Oh
cool.
man.
He said it wasn't Cecil. Might have been
He said it
Bud.
wasn't Cecil.
Might have been Bud.
Yeah, it could have been somebody else then. Or like I said, he might have just sensed the disturbance in the force.
Dude, Cecil did like he actually took pride into putting people into prospector space. I love it too.
He put in a lot of them. He said it was one of the guys on the GPAA forum, but it wasn't Cecil. Hard to believe because Cecil
Well,
put in.
still, welcome, Dart.
We're gonna give Cecil credit.
Glad you stuck around.
Happy birthday, guys. Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. Just glad old Darth stuck around all these years, along with all these other guys that stuck around all these years.
And that is true. Cecil did bring a lot.
Yep. They're still here. Wow.
Now, me, it was Ray. Ray brought me here. Yeah.
Old Ray brought Rob here. Yeah, there's connections. Who brought Ray here?
You know what's really funny is
Doc.
I still to this day cannot remember how I found Gold Prospector Space.
I think I sent you a thing.
Was it that?
Yeah, I believe it was. I think I sent you a thing on YouTube with the link.
Yeah, but that was like back when that.
That's back when you used to do videos of like your rocker box and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was back. That was old time back in the day.
No, it was like 2008 or something.
Yeah, it was back in the day. It was back in the day. You know what? It's great.
Years.
What's really cool is because I've been here this long, I actually get to see, not only the page transform and get a lot more people, but also see like our little radio show or podcast, whatever you call it, get bigger and have
How many members do we have now?
It is.
That'd be over 2,500.
Oh, way more than that.
It's a lot more than that. It's 7,000.
His face.
Yeah.
7,785, Rich.
Yeah.
Working towards 8,000. Couple hundred more.
I like to throw a low number out there. That way I'm surprised when you.
Problem of it is we need a lot more active members.
Yeah, right. That would be really nice, wouldn't it? Get more in there in the chat room and more in there on the.
Well, I mean, we can only depend on our active members now, because if they share, they get other people involved and interested too. So that's pretty much how that goes.
They do. Yeah.
So it ain't just us at Gold Prospector Space Radio, but it's also the members that has to share that out there and get people involved,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
According to Jaren, there is 7,785 members on GPS.
Correct. That's what I just said. 7,785 for like 2
And
15
Mark is correct. Ken has been around a long time, and he has
Ken
helped out
has.
a lot of people.
Ken has been here since the beginning.
Oh, Mountain Man came.
I think Ken might have got here about 2 months after it started. He's been here that long.
He's an oldie but good.
And he's
He
still
has
here
a lot of
every
wealth,
week.
folks. He has
He's
a lot of wealth.
He's here every day and every week for the show for all these years. Ken. So if there was an award for most loyal, it would have to go to Ken.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
I agree.
He has been here since the conception of this thing. And he's still here every day helping people out, which is awesome. Very cool.
Man, was you serious
About what?
about those commercials?
I didn't say nothing about no dang commercial. I did not utter a word about a commercial. Why do you think you need a commercial right
Oh,
now?
that beautiful bean footage.
No, geez. All right, I'll roll a commercial for Scott so he can go smoke a cigarette real quick. And,
Actually, it's a message from our local sponsor.
yeah,
And we love them at Gold Prospector Space Radio.
yeah, we'll be
Right, a long version.
right. We'll be right back, everybody.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men, and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights. Rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
In 1858, gold was discovered in the rivers of New Caledonia. This discovery would spark a massive gold rush. Today, the search for gold is much easier, yet still challenging with Dirt Hog Pay Dirt. At Dirt Hog, we pride ourselves on our gold and guaranteed gold amounts. Just visit dirthogpaydirt.com today and buy yourself a bag of the best pay dirt concentrates on the market. Order with confidence in Canada and North America. dirthogpaydirt.com, the best gold concentrates on the market, period. Also, be sure to check out our Honest Bonus program.
If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time. Tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. GoldProspectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at GoldProspectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at GoldProspectorspace.com. GoldProspectorspace.com.
All right, we are back. Well, at least me and Rich are two important ones. Right, Rich? At least
Don't forget, we got the Columbus Gold Show coming up.
Heck yeah, and don't forget about that fancy pan and trough. It's going to have like 2 ounces of gold in it. That's pretty cool, ain't it? And we're
I
going
might
to be there.
have to take a walk over there and do a couple pans and bring my snuffer bottle.
Yeah, we will have to do that. And we will be there on the 14th and the 15th doing a live show from there for sure. I think Scott's going to make it there too. Supposedly the whole crew might be there.
Yeah, Dennis is coming, so.
We got to. I still hate to fly. Damn.
Give us the logistics. Yeah, what's going on?
I don't like to fly, but I guess we're flying.
It's fast. You'll be here
What
in
day
no
you
time.
guys coming in, Scott, on a Friday?
You know what? I just wake up, just pack your stuff. Let's go.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be a Friday. I'm pretty sure she's not in here, but I think it's a Friday.
Okay.
She's pretty. I don't know. She's been doing this stuff for years for the company she's lived on. So to find plane tickets and rental cars. And all.
Yeah, I think we're going to meet at Chad and Kathleen's house probably on a Friday, sometime Friday evening. Have something to eat, I think.
Now, here's a question,
I think
Scott.
that's the plan.
What's that?
When was the last time you flew?
Last year, no. Well,
It's been at least 2 years.
At least 2 years now. Does your driver's...
Well, I'm going to say before COVID.
When he went to Indiana, right?
So here's the thing. When you got your new driver's license, did you get the thing to where you can fly that you had to show your freaking passport and all that nonsense? Did you do that?
Look, big boy, I live in Arizona. I got a gold star on my driver's license. I've got a passport, which I've never had in my life.
Okay.
I already got everything.
So you're good then. Okay.
Yeah, I can go wherever I want.
Okay. You're good then.
Yeah, I already got the gold star when I got my Georgia. You know?
Okay.
It was so funny because I told Lisa, I'm like, it's not gonna take 6 weeks. What are you talking about? It takes everybody. I'm like, no, I'm pretty clean as a whistle. And she's like, yeah, haha. I got my passport back in like a week and a half. They said it was 6 to 8 weeks down.
Okay, so you're good. So no worries then.
Yeah, but I've been, you know what? I used to work at the airport and I had a green badge. That means I was actually qualified to walk out on the tarmac, which nobody else. So I've had pretty much some good clearance all my life. So I knew it wasn't going to take that long.
So you don't know when you're coming in though? Friday or Thursday? Probably Friday.
I think it's Friday. She
I
said
would think Friday, yeah.
she said it was a time skip. We jumped from something o'clock in the morning and go to something o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, well,
right, because of the 3-hour time difference nonsense.
Yeah. You know what? That's not that bad.
No, but it just...
The fact is, when you come back, like we fly out at freaking 9 in the morning, we land here at 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of cool, actually.
That's kind of different. That kind of it does throw you off. You're like, oh yeah, it's still earlier, but you're on, the time you've been on. It's not the same thing.
Well, that's all right. I already got my plane tickets booked. When he gets back, he's gonna take my ass to the airport the next morning.
The next morning, you fly out,
Exactly.
and head back to California.
Coast where it's nice and
Yeah, he's gonna take a plane ride. There you go. Get off.
Yeah, get off our plane. You're here.
only an hour flight.
I was gonna say, is it an hour?
It is an hour.
That's cool though. It's quick.
He gets to watch everything go up and come back down. He's like, well, that was fun.
You go up and okay, it's time to fasten your seatbelts. We're coming in for a landing.
I wish that could be like, because I number one, I don't like freaking flying on a plane.
I don't either. I hate it.
Don't like it.
Me neither.
And I never liked riding on a bus.
That don't bother me, but flying in a plane bothers me.
Dude, I don't care. You can hit whatever. It still sucks.
Well, with
I
me,
flew all my life, so it don't bother
Yeah,
me.
some people it don't
I can
bother.
fly the plane. It don't
Nope.
bother me.
Planes, boats, don't bother me.
I just don't like
As
it.
long as they get from point A to point B in a reasonable amount of time, that's all I care about.
I just hate the layovers sometimes.
Yeah, I just care that they just make it.
that's why I go nonstop.
Right, always nonstop.
No, I do not do a freaking stopover. And Lisa knows this, and she will never. It's always one way. Once you're in the air, you better. When I freaking land, I'm done.
But sometimes you don't have much of a choice.
Uh-huh. We pay for it. I got a choice. We do not do that double stopover.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll pay for it, all right.
I get off of one plane. The guy looked good. The second captain comes on, looks like he's half crazy, thinks his old lady's cheating on him. He might want to die. I ain't trusting that guy. Hell no.
You're an ass.
That's why I will spend $70 for a one-way flight compared to a Greyhound.
Agreed.
Get me there as quick as possible.
Hey.
I don't give a
I'll trust one person. I don't have to trust two.
Agreed. Well, I think we should still talk a little more about that gold show, what's going on happening there. So let's read the events actually. So April 23rd, that was this weekend. Thomas had the outing at the Owen Putnam State Forest. That was this weekend, yesterday.
Yeah, I wonder if it did, because I haven't seen a video or nothing from him yet. So
I'm sure it was a blast. Beautiful weather for it, that's for sure.
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
wait, you guys got snow, didn't you?
No, we had like 81 degrees and
Yeah.
sunny past
Yeah,
couple of days. Been
it
nice.
kind of went around you.
Yeah.
Thank God we had enough of it.
I was gonna say, I seen people in Indiana had snow pictures on and stuff. I'm like, really?
That was like Monday, I think. Last Monday it snowed.
No, that was this week.
Yeah, we had snow then. So yes, and then next event up is the GPA Golden Treasure Show in Columbus, Ohio. It will be May 14th through May 15th in Columbus, Ohio, at the Ohio State Fairgrounds.
Hey, do they have a list of the speakers?
Well, let me see. I'm going to read you some of the stuff. Let's see.
Yeah, Scott, do they have you on there? Or are you gonna?
I don't know. That's
Well,
what
I'm just reading Thomas's thing. It says, we are excited to offer our audience the largest selection of gold prospecting, treasure hunting, metal detecting, rock hounding, gem, mineral, outdoor equipment, products, and services in each of our hosting locations. Pick up a pan for the first time or hone your skills at the Panning Zone, where there'll be 2 ounces of gold daily, where we have skilled instructors to help you recover all the gold you can find and keep for free. Stay for our seminar series, where you'll learn tips and tricks from top industry professionals and shorten your learning curve by decades. Of course, at the end of the day, there is the major prize raffle, where tens of thousands of dollars in prizes are given away at each show. Whether you're a family with kids or solo enthusiast, the GPA Golden Treasure Show is your one-stop shop for all your treasure needs. And don't forget to give away gold at the door. Doing that stuff.
Oh, are they? No, wait a minute.
Yes, they're still doing it. I talked to Kevin the other day.
Well, they don't do it. They didn't. I didn't do it here at Phoenix, so I was just wondering.
Kevin said they're getting gold at the door.
Okay.
He told me who was sponsoring it, and I forgot. I'm an idiot. I didn't write it down. Kevin was supposed to text me a list. No, it's gold at the door. Gold Bay is sponsoring the gold in the troughs.
Right.
Cannon zones.
So Gold Bay's not sponsoring the gold at the door?
That was a different sponsor.
That should be the GBA, right? Yeah.
No, the difference. Well, it might be, but there's a different sponsor sponsoring that. So
because I know Gold Bay sponsored the gold pennies.
Yeah, Gold Bay is sponsoring the pennies.
First 100 people that come in get a vial of gold. It wasn't like that.
You know what? I'll tell you guys one thing. If you guys ever get a chance to go by the Gold Bay booth and dude, look at the specimen pieces they got. It will.
Well, if you're there, make sure you do go by there, right?
No, they're yeah. I walked by in Phoenix. I was like, man, they look great. We looked at them like, man, look at that.
Yeah,
they got the acid wash some stuff, but it's still like the good crystalline looking gold. They got the nuggets. It's Gold Bay. That's what they do. They sell gold.
Kevin was.
And to be honest with you, if I would have had the extra cash, I would have probably gotten me a special.
Oh yeah, because it's beautiful. I would too. If I had
and they were recently priced.
Yeah, I'll see what he's got when I'm there. See if I can go in debt.
You'd have to put it under lock and key.
Kevin was supposed to send me a text with all the information about everything I need to know. He didn't send it, because Kevin's this big TV star guy now.
Speaking of this show, it is going pretty good. I'm liking it.
Mr. Aztec Gold guy, he got to send the little guy.
I just think it's funny because the Aztec Gold mask on there, doesn't that look like Kevin Hoagland in the Sands? Just kind of.
I didn't even notice, but now
I'm just saying, is there a similarity in there?
I have to really look and pay close attention to it now. But yeah, so that's that event. Then after that event, we have got the Indiana Gold Prospectors outing May 21st and 22nd at the Gatesville Country Store. And then Indiana Gold Fest 2022, June 18th and June 19th in Kirkland, Indiana.
Woohoo! I know where that's
at. We're going to wrap it up with Dredgepalooza 2022, July 16th to 17th in Laurel, Indiana.
there's good.
Thomas is a machine. Is all I could say. Thomas is a machine. He's got all these events. He just one after another. Bing, 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 bing.
I'll tell you one thing about the dredge. You know what? You can try to do that. Oh, it's a horseshoe. It's a creek. Got to find out. Think about where the water is 6 feet higher and what it does.
What are you talking about? Dredgepalooza?
That's what I just said.
I didn't hear you.
No, it's like a Dredgepalooza and stuff like that. It's a creek. Now you can't be playing the horseshoe thing unless there's really actual horseshoes in it. But you got to think about when the water is 6 to 9 feet high over your head, and then find out where your dead spots are, and then that's where you want to dig.
Maybe you should.
It's a totally different ballgame, Tim. You wouldn't believe it.
I never dredged in my life. I know.
Well, I know you had that little 2-inch freaking vacuum cleaner.
Rich, I've never dredged in my life. I have no clue. Yes.
You never dove under the water before either, have you?
Nope, never. Dredgepalooza.
Really? If I see you working, I'll put my hand on the back of your neck. Die. I'm just telling you, there's some good spots. I know where they're at, and if they're in the right place at the right time, they're going to get patches. It's patchy, but the patches are good.
Patches are good.
Yeah, they could be 8 feet, they could be 3 feet, but the patches are good up until about 3.5 feet, and then it goes away. It's patchy. It's a creek. It's patchy.
Patchy.
Yeah. Only that's the difference about working like say California or Idaho, stuff like that. When you got a creek's patchy. A river does different things. It moves stuff different. It always changes. Breeds don't change that much. Not in Indiana.
Right.
Because they're most based on the bedrock.
Right. This is Indiana we're talking about.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like I said, it's going to be patchy. You can hit a couple, 2 or 3 licks and didn't think of it. And then there's other times where you could hit like 1 or 2 licks.
Gotcha.
Dog went for a walk.
Dog walking the dog.
Yeah, we call it a throw, but whatever you want to call it.
That was a walk. We don't throw dogs. It was a walk.
What you get when you bring guys in.
Huh? Now, did the guys have a Friday night watch party of Aztec Gold this week?
We did that Wednesday.
Wednesday was the Aztec Gold one.
Yeah,
Friday?
Wednesday.
Was that what we did?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see the show, but I talked to a lot of people.
And what was Friday? The Hoffmans and Freddie Dodge?
Well, we came in after it.
Guys arrived late to the watch party.
Just a hair.
But, sure.
Kevin Hoagland and his show, it is pretty interesting. I got to tell you.
Yeah, I've been watching it.
It's more interesting than Oak Island. I'm sorry.
Well,
it is.
It's kind of, I watch them both. I watch Oak Island and I watch the Aztec Gold thing.
I'm just going to say one's about giving more information. One's about just leading you on. Please watch my next show.
One's been on.
And if you guys know me, you know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They just keep coming back.
Yeah. I think as long as they keep digging, they'll have a show.
Well, what interests me was
I want somebody to come out and find us because we could dig up boards all day long.
You can dig for 10 years.
It could have been a Spanish, like a boat going through Black Canyon Creek.
But see, you got to start that rumor that there's buried treasure there.
Yeah, it's not going to.
There was a
We're just looking for a walk
ship.
now. Like you're finding carcasses and
Yeah. You can say an old pirate ship drifted up through there back in the day. And you have reason to believe it's buried there under claim.
I'm going to throw about 4 or 5 ham bones out in the desert and say, look what I found. It's bones. I think it's something. I don't know.
Yeah, throw some old boards out there and just say, this is off of a pirate ship.
Boards.
I do got to say.
Couple pieces of pallet wood.
Yeah, we'll get to a show.
I do got to say, with Kevin, when he put his hands on some material that turned his hands red,
yeah,
that was a pretty interesting deal with the freeze drying with the
that
bugs.
was kind of weird. Yeah,
it is, and
that
it
was
kind
cool.
of does point towards the Aztecs or the.
I'd still like to know how they freeze
kind
dry
of
it.
weird. It's out of place, right?
How they freeze dry it. And you know what? Stuff don't say freeze dried in the hot sun.
They find modern
right
weapons in that mine.
Right. Somebody else has been in there for sure.
I just got to think some things are for TV and some things not.
Well,
I know timber when it comes to old timers to new timers.
Yeah, that looked like dimensional lumber.
Yeah, that looked
that was something the Aztecs would have.
1800s.
Right.
Tim's like, that's not rough cut. That ain't right.
No, that looks like some stuff you buy at Home Depot. I don't think the Aztecs had a Home Depot. So it's like, yep. Okay.
And you know what? I don't believe they had a saw that good either.
Right.
But then you never know. They may have.
No, right. I mean, it could still be.
No,
there.
they didn't.
You
What?
never know.
Dude, you take-
1700s Walmart.
I don't give a crap. You take a house 100 years ago. Does it look like a 2x4 you can buy today? Hell no. You know why? Because back then it was actually 2x4, not 1.5 by 2.3.
I'm sure they had a Walmart of the 1600s, 1700s.
Yeah, it's called Macy's Market down on the corner.
They
So buy
sold.
me some wood.
Yeah, they sold straw and mud.
Yeah, just in case.
Go
Just in
build
case
your
you
house.
keep your house warm.
And the blueprints to build that house.
Yes, to build your mud adobe hut.
Number one, first acquire 226 rocks. Number 2, acquire 14,000 buckets of mud. Number 4,
Cut
put some
20
grass
acres
over the top of
strong.
your stuff.
Ta-da! You have a house.
He
Enjoy.
says, I like that. Ta-da! Like, well, it looks like a house.
But I do gotta admit, the lost Aztec gold is a little bit more interesting than
It
that
is
oak
interesting.
land.
It is
It
very.
took them over a decade to finally find something.
Yeah, but the Aztec gold's real. We know it's real.
Yeah.
We know it's real because of history. Dude, Aztecs had gold. I don't care who you are. There's caches of gold. The Aztecs kept it for a reason. They
Right.
knew it was worth something. It's in the books, folks. There's
Right.
like people that knew the Aztecs, like, oh yeah, they collect gold all the time. Big giant necklaces. It's a known thing.
Yeah.
So, do you think there's an Aztec gold cache? Yes, I think there's
Yeah,
more.
there is somewhere.
I think there's more than one.
Well, probably. But
That's
yeah.
what they used for currency.
Well, they're looking in 3 different places, which is good. So that's what makes it interesting too. They're in 3 different complete.
Yeah,
areas.
Unlike one location.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
You got to remember the caches they're looking for aren't like freaking like, oh my gosh, look, it's like a pound of gold. No, it's like, oh my God, I don't know how many. I don't think we can move this out of here because it's too much. That's
Yeah,
what they're
right.
looking for.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, right. That would be cool.
Yeah.
I just would on one of these shows that we watch, I would like to see if somebody actually find a treasure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Unfortunately, Dennis Dayton, it seems like lost Aztec of gold finally found the treasure. Like
It would be nice though, just once. I would like to see it.
One time. Me one time.
But I could be wrong. Everybody could be wrong.
Yeah.
I just want to find more of that freaking border nail, dude.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
I mean, to tell you the truth, and I don't want to say this because anybody out there is watching in TV land. You take these guys, go metal detector for Civil War relics. I would rather watch that than Oak Island because I know they're going to find Civil War relics.
Well, then, but see, you don't want to look
Just
island
saying.
because they do that. They're metal detecting. They find some cool stuff.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be a cool freaking show?
Oh, I'd watch it.
I found a belt buckle, or I found this, or I found a button. We all find. I've hunted relics. You'll find a lot of 3-ring, 2-ring, 4-ring bullets, that kind of thing. That's cool, but describe where they come from. That's pretty awesome. Informational. It still makes a good show. But when you find that one freaking, it's a clinker, and you dig it up, exactly, on the front it says US or CS or whatever.
A belt buckle or a freaking cannonball or freaking
that's like that's not only one, it's history, but not only 2, it's freaking worth money.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you have a show on that? Why?
Now, here recently in the news, there's a father-son duel where they go by the Finders Keepers. They were trying to locate the lost Civil War gold, and they battled the FBI to get they finally got it. So we will know whether or not the FBI actually found that lost Civil War gold.
Well, you think the FBI does
disclose that because of the court
you
order?
actually think the FBI is going to say, "Yeah, we found it"? You think they will?
I believe they're trying to keep it hush hush.
Yeah.
But with the Freedom of Information Act, that kind of saved them.
You got to understand, back in the Civil War days, guys, and this is, I try to put, it's like me digging. I want to dig 100 years ago and not now. If I start looking for relics, I don't want to actually go where I know there's been a battle fought. I actually want to go like a long way off. I want to find the campgrounds that they were nice and relaxed. They could have lost this, they could have lost that.
Yeah.
They didn't worry about it.
Yeah.
They were nice and relaxed, taking a break. That's what I want to find. The battlefield, you're going to find plenty of bullets, cannonballs. That's great. But the stuff I'm looking for, I want the guy to take off a freaking belt, and then something happens, he just jumps up without his belt and takes off running.
Yeah, they start shooting at him.
Well, it's highly, dude, it's Civil War, highly possible. Look, history's history, man. We know what it is.
I left my belt behind.
I got up and ran like hell.
Or
Could
if
have
you
left his
find an
pistol
old
behind
stone
there. It
wall,
could have sat there for many, many, many
You know?
years.
What's
an
that,
old
Rich?
stone wall, and you just happen to be at the right place at the right time,
Yeah.
or they had something in the rock or something, like an old
Yeah.
billfold with coins in it, or
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? It's like finding a beautiful arrowhead. It got dropped there for a reason. Number 2, it was not broke up. And number 3, you found it nice and pristine.
It would just be nice.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Just I don't know.
Hey, man.
You're trying to tell me that every Indian made those arrowheads.
I don't know.
Yes, I am.
Every Indian made arrowheads?
Yes, Rich, they did.
That was me asking.
Every arrowhead that you found had to be made by Indian. It wasn't
Yes.
naturally that way.
No, every one.
Made by an Indian.
That's right.
That's freaking amazing. I mean,
Well, it's flint. They flake it off, and
Yeah.
if you know, you can do it with a deer antler. Some people try to do it nowadays with a copper rod. Back in the old days, it was made with flint on flint, or you had a freaking deer antler that had a point where you could flake it just right to make a sharp edge. Once you got the sharp edge, you flaked up in front of it again. It's kind of interesting how they're made. I mean, I know people that actually can make them. I mean, you couldn't even tell the difference. Me, I could tell the difference because of the flaking. Indians didn't have 14 different kinds of flakes down the side. They had 3. Now, it's real easy. They didn't get that intricate with it, unless it was like a what we call a marriage piece or an artist piece, where they wanted their daughter to wear it as a necklace or a pendant or something on their hat, something big to show out. That's the only, if you get the fine tooling like that, that's going to be real to me. Most of the stuff that I see, and like I see today, I can walk up. If you got arrowheads in a little bucket, they're not real. You're not gonna do that to an arrowhead. You're gonna have them setting out, and people can look at them and decide which one would they like to buy.
But have you ever found an arrowhead?
Like 90,000 of them, dude. Hey, the most expensive arrowhead I sold was 10 grand.
Wait,
yes, I found arrowheads.
How many you got left?
I don't have any left now. I sold them.
You sold all 90,000 of them?
Yes, 90,100.
Where did you find 90,000 arrowheads?
Oh my gosh, Indiana, Illinois, Michigan, Ohio, Kentucky. Man, I found them. I found arrowheads all my life since I was a kid.
Dang.
But like I said, the most expensive one I ever sold was 10 grand.
Dang.
It was a Kentucky turkey tail.
Dang.
And it was complete, baby.
Dang.
Like, it was just totally complete.
All I can say is dang. Dang. Rich, have you ever found one? I haven't.
Nope.
What? Are you guys freaking kidding me?
No.
I don't walk around looking at the ground and look for an arrowhead.
Well, walk out into a field and think about some stuff sometime and keep looking at the ground. You'll find one.
I've never found one.
Go ahead. Go out and ponder yourself, Rich. I mean, that's just what you do. You just walk out and go walk in a field like, hey, I'm a dumbass.
I see no...
because you can find an arrowhead.
I've never found
They're
one.
worth money, man. If you get some really good ones, man, they pay off. I'll pay you $200. Dude, you get paid $200 for finding a freaking rock.
I see no happiness of going out walking in a field looking at the ground.
A lot of people do.
But you found happiness digging gold.
Yeah.
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 That's kind of an oxymoron, isn't it?
I don't know.
You're kind of doing the same thing.
I guess if you take the metal detector for a walk and you're metal detecting, you're looking at the ground anyway, you might stumble upon
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Maybe then I'd find one.
Out here we find bullets.
Yeah, but I
Never found. You know what's really funny? Because I'm in Arizona, and folks, let me tell you what, we've dug a lot out here. I have never one time found an arrowhead. Not a one time. Never, ever. No, I don't know what it is.
They have them in Pennsylvania, but I have no clue
Hey,
where.
maybe they got Winchester rifles where I'm at by the time, but I'm just saying.
I still think they had arrows, didn't they?
They might have, but dude, you don't find them.
That's
Now,
crazy.
if you go to Nevada, you start finding what we call the glass arrowheads. That what they call it. It's the black
Aztec bullets.
Aztec bullets. Yeah. There's a name for it. It's a black
Obsidian.
And they flake these off just like they do flint, and they look gorgeous as hell. But when you find one, it's like extremely rare, but it's really cool. But you don't see it. But I like Nevada. I know you find them here in Arizona. People say, "Oh, I've seen them." I'm like, and you never picked it up. No, I'm like, no, you didn't. So I don't know. It's just weird.
There was a lot of Indians in Arizona, wasn't there?
It's, you know what? That's what I thought. But I have not found an arrowhead one, and all the diggings. I've been here, what, 18 years, 19 years.
Crazy.
Never found freaking one arrowhead here. Not a one.
That's crazy. You would think they'd be everywhere there. You know?
You know what? I found a whole javelina skeleton. I found a whole Kell skeleton. I found all that stuff. Never found an arrowhead.
Strange. Very strange. Yeah, I would think they'd be everywhere.
Well, yeah, because you would.
You would think that, yeah.
But they're going to look different from every other rock because none of one they're cut. You know, they're chipped off,
yep.
And then they're going to have a shine to them too. But you don't see them. You don't see any of them.
Indians ever live in the desert?
Oh yeah.
Oh heck
Yeah.
yeah! Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Where do you think the Apache helicopter comes from? Apache Junction, right outside of Phoenix.
See,
That's a desert.
interesting though. I don't know.
It's just odd because you always hear things about Indians and stuff like that, and we back in the East Coast we find a lot of Indian arrowheads around fields, killed up fields, and stuff like that. Come out here, don't find anything.
Weird.
I mean, like I said, I've dug a lot. I mean, holy cow, we've dug a lot. And there is nothing even close to a freaking arrowhead that we've ever found.
Strange. I don't know.
Like I said, when they got out here, they must have got this Winchester rifle.
They must have. That must have been when they
even
started.
the planes, they even things out.
Yeah,
That must have been there.
that's why you're finding all the lead.
Probably so. Now, I guess if you're following history back when you was in Oklahoma, then you probably will find a lot of the Indian arrowheads. But past Oklahoma, I don't think as much.
I do know.
It depends
All
on.
I know is I have never found one. That's all.
I can't. Yeah, where you're living at right now, I can't even understand why.
Well,
You got to go out and look for it, maybe.
well, right here where I live at, actually in Copley, there was big 4 Indians lived here in Copley.
Right.
So, I mean, there could be some in my backyard. I don't even know it. But yeah, right here, was a whole Indian area stayed here in Copley. It's pretty cool. It's got some pretty cool history behind it.
Well, if you ever see somebody doing some like works and dig up like a construction company digging up stuff and turning the ground and stuff, if it rains, get out there and look because they'll be right on top.
Yeah, probably be a
Pick me
cool
up.
place to look. Actually. Yeah, I bet it. I'm sure there's some around here for sure.
Dude, you find something back from somebody 300, 400, 500 years ago. I hate to tell you, but it's pretty freaking exciting.
Oh yeah, it would be. I would like to find something from back then.
I mean, seriously, there's a guy that made this 500 freaking years ago.
Yeah.
If that's not exciting to you, then you know what?
He sat there pecking on it by a
Right?
campfire.
He didn't have anything else better to do.
Right. Ah, damn. What am I gonna do? I think I'll make some arrowheads.
I think I want to eat tomorrow. I might want to clip out some
Yeah.
raw heads. Because,
God, I got to make arrowheads again.
but I just think of that, man. It's like so long ago, and they're still around because they're made of rock. But when you find a nice, perfect one that that they use for a knife, or like if you get an arrowhead that big, that was not an arrowhead. They're not
right.
They're not shooting that thing off an arrow. It's
right.
a spear that's going to be a knife. If you find a bird point, what we call a bird point, a little bitty 7-gun, that's an arrowhead.
Yeah.
It's made to stay on the end of a stick and fly straight.
Sure. But it just be cool. It'd just be neat to find one.
But like I said, you know what? Digging gold's one thing. When you find those, that's another kind of gold.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I agree.
People pay good money for those suckers.
It's a treasure.
Yeah.
It's like you said, somebody made it 500 years ago.
I think turkey tails, Indiana dovetails, and what do they call those? Starts with a C. Crescent. Or no, not crescent. It looks like, you know, the Star Trek emblem. How it goes up in the middle.
Yeah.
Almost
That's that Arrowhead 2. I can't remember what they call it. But that Arrowhead 2, just those are 3 of the most expensive son of a guns you can find. If you find one perfect, holy cow. Put it in a case. Don't touch it.
I'll remember that. If I ever find one, I'll put it on here and show you. I'll be like, look, I found an arrowhead.
Look, I found an arrowhead.
What kind is this? How much is it worth?
Tell you, some of them are worth a lot, and it's like gold mine. You just walk out and you look for it, and when you find it, it pays you off, just like gold. You go out, you look for it, you dig a little bit, which arrowheads, you're trying to look on top of the ground, but you're going to cover more ground than you are digging. So when it equals out, it's the equivalent freaking gold digging.
And speaking of other treasures, I'm sure people will be starting to head out into the woods looking for those morels too.
Yeah, I knew you were getting ready to go there.
Guaranteed. After all this rain and moisture, now
I got a friend of mine that it's actually one of my best friends back home, Chris West. But we used to hunt. We used to do morels. We used to do hunting, everything. We even freaking a ginseng. We used to look for.
Oh yeah.
But he already pushed his picture. He found some morels, and I think Southern Illinois.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that because I might throw some people off and let it go. But anyway, I think Southern Illinois. He found some morels. He's already had them cooked. I'm like, you dog.
Yeah, I think
they were like $65 or $75 a pound last freaking.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good year for him this year.
Holy mackerel! It doesn't take much to make a pound.
Right? No, it don't. Yeah.
Well, they're half water. It's a mushroom.
Right. I'm sure a lot of people headed out to the woods this weekend looking as hot as it was. You know, I'm sure of it. But yeah, there's another treasure. You know.
I'll tell you right now, you guys are in Ohio and Pennsylvania. I'd start looking in the sticker bushes.
Yeah.
Find the blacks. If you start finding the blacks, the yellows are going to be like a week later.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Yeah, maybe Kathleen will find one this year.
I can't believe she didn't find one anyway. I told her, just look for a brain. What you think a brain looks like, look for that. It looks just like it. Exactly. It's funny because once you find one, your eyes are like stupid focus. You're like, oh, look, there's 14 other ones I didn't even see before I found this one. And it happens that quick. You're like, oh, now I know what to focus on.
Yeah, it does.
Frees you up, but hey, man, they're good.
They are good. That's the only mushroom I'll eat right there.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
The only mushroom I'll eat is a morel.
But you got the chicken of the woods.
No,
you don't understand. These are safe for you to eat.
Yeah, I know that. But
I mean, they taste really good, but they're nice. Like you can cut them with a knife. Like, oh yeah, they're good. There's several different kinds you could eat, and there's like several different kinds.
That you don't eat.
If it's got red on it, that's Mother Nature saying stop.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
I think Scott should go on that TV show Alone. Have you ever seen that show?
What?
Rich, have you ever seen it?
What
Alone?
show?
Alone. It's called Alone.
No.
No, Rob, have you seen it?
Yeah, I have.
Don't you think Scott would be a good candidate for that?
Scott would be, I would say, halfway through.
Think he'd make it halfway?
Yeah.
I think he'd be a good candidate for it. Scott, you should apply for it.
I don't know what he's talking about. What are you talking about?
You can win like $1 million.
Around naked in the snow.
What are you talking about?
Alone. It's called Alone. They drop you off in the remote wilderness alone. And the last man standing wins like $1 million.
See, you guys call it alone when they drop me off, and I'm the only one that I call it surviving.
Well, you gotta survive. Yeah, you have to because you don't have nothing. You're alone.
Guess who's going to lose? Everybody else.
See, you would be good for it. Let's enter Scott in that. Let's
Dude,
put
I
it
used to, when I was a kid, I used to build igloos out in the freaking front yard and I'd sleep in them all night long.
on.
Do you
All
think
right.
I'm really worried about something like that?
Well, why don't you do that? You can win like $1 million.
Really?
Yes, really.
I can do that if I find a good gold mine too.
But you don't know how long you're going to be there. It could be a day. Could
Yeah,
be-
but I still save my dignity and keep my clothes on.
you what to clothes on? You don't have to take your clothes off.
I don't know. You seen these guys on TV? They go
It's not
freaking mad,
naked. It's not naked and afraid. I'm talking about alone.
naked and afraid. That's naked and stupid.
That's
Anyway,
what you're thinking of where you got to take your clothes off and survive naked. That just literally makes no sense. It's like
I still want to see him drop in freaking like Arizona desert. Here you go, poof, figure it out. You don't see that one.
not yet.
You know why?
Always in cold ass places.
No, it's because it's freaking 2 hours. You're gonna die in Arizona.
No, in some of them cold
You're gonna be
places
sick.
they drop.
You're gonna be
you.
sunburned. Your skin's gonna be peeling in 2 hours, and you ain't gonna have no water. You're dead. That's why they don't do it.
I think you should.
Why they don't drop you in the jungle. There's freaking tigers. It's like you look like a snack.
Well, they do on Naked and Afraid. They drop you in the jungle.
Yeah, but there's always people around. Liars.
Oh yeah, there's always crew around.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they can't
I heard
intervene.
Remember that one? I heard a jaguar. Really? You're acting pretty freaking cop. We're hearing a jaguar.
Oh, I'm alone. You're alone. If you hear a jaguar,
You're sleeping in a crappy. You're sleeping in a crappy grass hut. You hear a jaguar, and you're like, yeah, it was just a jaguar.
Jaguar, man.
I've seen a jaguar. I've seen a jaguar drag animals that weigh more than me up in a tree and lodge us between limbs. That guy was not acting that important.
I'm just saying. If anybody knows how to apply for a loan, put Scott's name in there. Scott needs to be on that
Good
show.
luck. Good luck. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Put my name in there, boys.
You'd be a good one for that, Scott.
No, they're actually going to call you back, say you owe us money just for processing papers because your credit sucks.
No, you might make it. You might be on there. Guy with your knowledge.
Damn, I got a lot of knowledge, but I'm not going to be foolishly putting it on TV in some live bullcrap presentation where they want to make you look like you're a dumbass.
They don't do that on this one. Haven't you ever? You need to watch it. It's a good show.
They don't do that on this.
Alone? I think it's on History Channel, Rich.
How much stuff do they allow you to take?
They let you bring like a couple items that you can pick, like a bow. You can have a bow, like a fire starter. You can bring like 5 things or something like that, and that's it. And then they drop you off. But there's like 12 of you, but you're each dropped off in different locations. You're nowhere near each other. And it's like last man standing wins and survive. That's what you got to do.
You get to pick 5. You get to pick 5 things.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd win this shit. Like
I'm sure there's a list. Like you can't go, I'm going to bring my gun with me. No, you can't do that. You could bring a bow, like a recurve bow or something.
Yeah, that's a gun to me.
Right. Well, you can bring that.
Since I was 6, so yeah.
Bring like some fishing line. You can bring like 5 items, and then they drop you off there and survive. And hopefully they come to get you and say, you're the last man standing. You won $1 million. You don't tap out because you couldn't take it because it's too cold or too hard. I'm starving.
So what would they say at the end of the show when I come back with the tuxedo, a chick on my arm and a cocktail in my hand?
Oh, you talk a lot of smack.
I'm just saying.
They need to put your ass on there. I'd love to see that. I would sit in front of that TV every week just to see Scott going, okay, I don't have no food. There's no game around here.
I don't have no food, but I know Johnny Jacklegs camping right over there, and his eyes are looking freaking meaty.
Ain't nobody over there. There's nobody that close to you.
Hey, Donner Party, a 4.
Yeah, they're a long ways away from you. They'll drop you off by helicopter. So it's like you're in the remote.
Was there 6? Well, there's only 4 left after I get done with the show.
I think you should go on that show.
Okay, Tom said there were 6.
Oh, I think so.
I'm just saying. I think
we got extracurricular listening tours over here. So That's how much. Hey, that's how much people like our show. Got to let them sit near on the couch and listen to everybody and have fun.
I'm just saying. I think you should go on there. I think it would be interesting.
Right.
I mean, it's $1 million, Scott.
Oh, if it's $1 million, I should just put Gold Prospectors face tattooed on my back, right?
It's $1 million. Yep.
He's like, you know what? Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. It's $1 million.
It's $1 million.
I hope I get 1 million by co-sponsoring it.
Oh yeah, right.
It's $1 million.
And I got a pack. You can put that Gold Prospector Space advertisement on. I'll go running around, skitty dipping through the lakes.
You could go on Naked and Afraid, Rob. Why Scott goes on alone.
All you got to do is stay there for 3 days. You still get enough. You get enough feedback at work. Let's get out.
They'll drop you off in South Africa and they.
How come you getting out? I'm thirsty. I want to drink water. Let's go.
At least I still found gold in Ray's pants.
Oh, what's that? What are you saying?
Oh, this is totally on him. I don't know.
What are you saying there, Mr. Rob?
AKA
All right.
Gold.
So Scott ran some of Ray's dirt.
Oh,
I did
yeah,
find
yeah,
some
yeah,
gold
yeah,
in there, but he couldn't see it because he was too blind.
That's probably my problem too. I'm old. I can't see.
It's really funny though. I did find like 4 big rocks in that. I'm like, how do you get big rocks off a beach through a clean out? I don't get that.
But he doesn't realize those were actually the grinding stones for the operation in Juneau.
I think it was.
I got a couple of them.
I think it was a bonus crab
Ray?
thing.
Yeah.
Ray.
It could have been cat turds petrified.
I was gonna say he threw in big rocks for a reason. There wasn't.
He threw in some cat turds.
There was 4 of them. I was like, wait, how do you get this off a beach? Man? Like, get out of here with that
Was
crap.
there a spark plug in there too?
All right.
They were trifocals.
I need glasses. I'm gonna order some.
we just laughed at us. Like, I know Ray didn't get this off the beach. Big ass rocks in there like that. There's only 4. I think he doctored up that bag.
Yeah, that's cool. It's always fun when they doctor them up, though. You never know what you find in there. Hot wheel car.
Well, you know, Ray sent everybody the same amount of bags, same amount of weight, and I found, what was it, 30 colors?
Nice. Well, that's at least
So
something.
what are you guys complaining about? You didn't find no gold.
I couldn't find nothing in it because I can't.
You're
see.
blind.
And I don't have.
No, he does not know how to pan.
No, I know how to pan. I can't see. It's my problem.
Okay. I was flipping on a 30. It was 20. But I had to make it look good.
Dude, you're the only you wear glasses to see. Rich wears glasses just to look at stuff.
Yeah, it was raw.
And how the hell did you miss not seeing that goal?
I couldn't see it because Ray's gold is so fine. It's like powder.
Well, you got to get it in the pile first.
But he does include those mining stones that Juneau Mining Company were using. It does have flakes of those stones. They were like little round balls.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know
large
what
pieces-
he's talking about, but
That's those large pieces of rock that he was finding.
no, they
Those
weren't. They were
are
freaking rocks off the beach, man. What did you see the bag or not?
Oh yeah, I got the same bag too.
It was 4 freaking rocks. There was no
But mine was round.
Okay, I didn't have round rocks. I had rocks.
And I had to ask.
Scott had rocks with corn in it.
You exactly right, Tucker.
That's a weird.
White Gold must got a specialty bag. I don't know how, but anyway.
I don't think so.
Well, I'm thinking so because if you're thinking you got some grinding rocks there, I didn't get grinding rocks. I got rocks. Like they weren't ground, they were just on the beach. And you were like, well, yeah, there's one. A little heavier for him. There you go.
I'm sure if I would have put those 3 rocks together, it would have formed a sphere.
Oh.
Okay, and this is why he keeps seeing spaceships at night, folks.
Oh.
I did actually see a meteor.
Well, you're in Arizona.
I did see the meteor the other night, and it was a fireball. It's not like a normal meteor,
Right.
fireball. That's
Did
You know what?
blast it?
A meteor is not a fireball going across the sky. It was totally different. It was a fireball.
But ain't a meteor a fireball? Don't a meteor burn up when it enters the atmosphere and it's on fire?
That's where I'm getting at.
I'm used to seeing meteor showers where it's way up in the sky. You don't see that flaming trail. You see a little shooting star. It's
So you
was a bigger star.
seen a flaming trail one?
Yeah.
Did you see where it hit at, Rob?
I'm sure it probably landed somewhere between California and the Pacific Ocean.
Oh, it was a long ways.
So
off.
pretty much it landed on the other side of Brad Charles.
But it was a lot closer than what I'm used to seeing.
Oh, that's cool.
I would watch Gemini showers every year, which is usually in May. And I never see something that flaming. It's always this one was,
Yeah, because the one you saw was bigger.
yeah, it's a lot closer to the atmosphere.
No, it's just bigger. When it's bigger, it takes a lot longer to burn off. That's why you see that. But when you go, oh, it's a shooting star, it was like, beep, they're gone. This was like, oh my God, I'm going to hit the earth. It's science, bro. It's science.
What's this about UFOs?
UFOs? Oh my God, we're in Arizona. And we see UFOs all the time.
Do you see them out? Do you watch for them, Rob?
No,
Oh,
we just see them sitting out front.
do you?
Come by the porch, come by this way, come by that way. I'm like, that ain't a jet. Of course, what am I going to do? Forget it.
Right.
No, I don't want to be the one known to, hey, I seen you. No, you can't do that. You've seen the movies. Aliens kill you when you see them. We ain't playing that crap.
But then again, I thought it was the sheriffs flying around the other night.
You thought it was what?
Call them the sheriffs, flying around.
Cherubs?
Sheriffs. Like the badges.
Oh, sheriffs. I thought he said cherubs. Like the angels.
That cherub out here is a friggin' little tomato. What are you talking about?
I'm like, what? You're seeing little angels flying around? Cherubs. Sheriffs.
You know what? If you ever come to Arizona, there's going to be a drastic language gap.
There is a language barrier here.
I reckon. Sheriff.
Sheriff.
Like your elected official.
Sheriff. Sheriff. S-H-E-R.
Okay, I'll just call them popos. How's that?
The brown shirts, dude. The brown shirts.
Sheriffs. All
It
right.
might offend somebody. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, it's 9:00. Let's go ahead and wrap it up.
Well, okay.
All right. We want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight and hanging out with us here at Prospector Radio. Don't forget to join us Wednesday, West Coast Wednesday at 9:00, Scott, Eastern Standard Time.
That's right. And hey, by the way, you guys, I am looking into getting another live guest in here, which is going to be pretty cool, but I'm working on it. I'm not telling you who it is. I'm not even telling Tim who it is.
Don't tell us.
He won't tell me.
Yeah, I'm not telling Rob neither. But if I can get him in here, it's going to be pretty cool because it's going to be like back in the day, like informational stuff. It's going to be a guy that you want to hear from. So it's going to be pretty cool.
All right. Well, don't tell us.
I'm not.
All right.
www.
All right. Well, we're out here. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you Wednesday. Peace out.
Good night, gold diggers.
Tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.
Meteor.